So I found this caterpillar on my way to class. We are brothers. I named him Chicken Nugget. He's turning a duller color. I hope he's alright. So apparently Chicken Nugget is a spicebush swallowtail and they turn yellow before they pupate. He was making little silk things everywhere. Bruh, this caterpie is going to evolve to metapod today, my boy isn't messing around. Has been chillin' like this for a couple days. Has been in cocoon for 10 days now. Chicken Nugget is a chicken wing now, baby, we have liftoff. Me getting the last Pringle. No capes. The first time The Incredibles took over a post and I'm so happy about it. Reminder that Stratogale was in high school when she got sucked into the airplane propeller and died. Do you ever just think Edna sat in the back of the funeral in the little hometown church? The sound of sniffling and crying surrounding her, wearing a floor-length black dress and a black veil to hide her puffy eyes as she takes out her sketchbook and starts ripping all her design ideas for costumes out, whispering no capes, no capes, no capes, over and over, knowing that it was her fault a high school student died a horrific painful death to the point where they can't have a body to bury. What? Why would you? Why would you? Why? In 2009, a man married a video game character. In 2007, a woman married the Eiffel Tower. In 2008, a man married a life-size doll. Also in 2009, a woman married a roller coaster. And in 2005, a woman married a dolphin. Please explain to me why people still say that gays shouldn't be able to be married to preserve the sanctity of marriage. Also, please explain why this is not in chronological order. It makes me very uncomfortable. A few days ago I was in a drama rehearsal and I had a pair of heels on for one of my scenes, and someone in my class turned round to me and said, "Your legs look great," and I replied, "Thanks, I grew them myself." I said that to someone. Perfect politicians don't exist. Black metal legend elected to Norwegian town council against his will. I still can't believe this. Same place, different day, awesome color study, fantasy adventure genre vs survival horror genre. So one of my players didn't show up for a few sessions, but we go to the same school. Me, walking up behind him, putting a hand on his shoulder, and whispering right in his ear, D, Audie and I, Dylan. Hey, will you eat it? Layla. Oh, I thought you were gone. Stay with me, girl. That one time on Hotel Hell, when Gordon Ramsay fed the owner's dog some shitty bread and then was afraid he killed her. Bro, gay marriage is legal. Now that means if one of my homies is an illegal immigrant, then all I gotta do is marry him and he'll get his papers. Not all heroes wear capes. For reasons that are very innocent, my 60-year-old dad made a Twitter account with daddy in the handle, and I truly don't know how to handle this. I ventured to mom that perhaps the name was funny, and she gave me such a look and said, "Don't tell him." And I was like, yeah, obviously mom, I am not going to tell my dad about daddy culture. And she was like, yeah, me neither. And I said, look, if someone's going to, it has to be you. You're married to him. And then I paused and thought, are we the perverts? Perverts who have forgotten the true meaning of daddy? And she sighed and said, the problem is that ever since he grew the beard, he really is a hot daddy, and now I can't talk to either of my parents ever again because mom told me too much about his apparently amazingly strong biceps. If you wait long enough, someone on Twitter will do the explaining for you. Yeah, my boy, that is the nightmare scenario. I worked with a doctor who was the father of emergency medicine in my town, so his Twitter handle was emo.daddy. Oh no. Dutch police arrested a bird for its involvement in a store robbery, and they put the bird in a cell with bread and water, and when the news reported the story, they put a black bar over the bird's eyes to protect its identity, and I promise I'm not making this shit up. Okay, here's the deal. Yes, it was dumb of NASA to ask Sally Ride if she needed 100 tampons for a 7-day mission, but I would have said actually I need 250 because that's free tampons from the government, baby. NASA, I mean it's a 7-day trip. Sally, how many tampons is that? 100? A chicken with curly feathers. What leave-in does she use? Old West saloon owner, make it so the floorboards don't creak when regular patrons walk in, but do creak when a mysterious stranger walks in. Carpenter, what if you intentionally put in one squeaky floorboard and tell your regulars that, if they squeak it, their first drink costs 10% extra, then only new people who don't know the rule will step on it, and familiars will avoid it. Did you just write an algorithm for human behavior? Because that is exactly what I would expect from a robot appreciation Tumblr. My cat's new favorite game is to stand on opposite sides of a large room and emit distress cries until I go to see what they want. They never actually need anything other than cuddles. They just want to make me choose who to check on first. I'm pretty sure they've made a competition of it. Imeo, this is how people decide dog custody on TV shows. I'm both amused and disturbed by the suggestion that my cats are trying to decide who gets custody of me. My kitten likes to hide in this jar, and it confuses her brother. This is so cute. The entire Lord of the Rings from the Rings perspective. Hand river dirt golem hobbits pockets finger envelope fire hand neck finger hobbits neck pocket finger lover. A Baltimore girl was fined for swearing on the street. This should warn all girls who want to swear not to do it on the street. Climb telegraph poles and swear there. There is no law on the books against that. The Centralia Enterprise, Kansas, August 8, 1884. A great white shark, but the size of a cat, and with puppy teeth unable to cause any damage and moves by dragging itself across the ground, makes for a great pet. Op, change your f***ing URL. Sheet music is basically a sound recipe. Stop it right now. Tumblr is like a group therapy with no therapist. Old coots giving advice. It's probably bad advice, but it's free. Bilbo, wait, I get it now. The dragon is a metaphor for greed and power. We need to defeat it by being humble when we get the treasure. Thorin, Bilbo, for the last time, it's a real dragon, and it has my gold. It's living in my house, Bilbo. I love you guys, but I think a lot of you are the kind of people who are susceptible to falling in with a cult. You're right. We should all band together under a trustworthy and influential leader who can keep us safe from outside threats. The 2020s are also going to be called the Roaring Twenties, but this time it's because everyone will always be in a fursuit the whole time. The Raring Twenties. Kill me in 2019. Plague Doctor. Slaps rat. This bad boy can fit so much f***ing Black Death in it. European peasant. Slaps rat. Plague Doctor. You're gonna f***ing die. Today I learned that alchemist Hennig Brand believed that he could distill gold from human urine. After stockpiling 1,500 gallons of the liquid and boiling it, he discovered phosphorus. This wizard. Alchemist. Sex scene equals the audience is uncomfortable and learns nothing. Success scene equals the audience is impressed and learns love for the saxophone. Teacher, how are you doing? Me, thinking about how sharks have survived 5 major extinctions that wiped out majority of life on Earth. Me, yeah. They found living sharks in an active underwater volcano recently. I'm shaken. There is no god, only shark. He won. I'm happy for him. He got 6th place actually. He won. My attempts at drawing frogs. You guys just see something vaguely frog-like and hit reblog hub. Frog. Shrek 2 was okay. F you. It was great. Spotted this graffiti in an outhouse in Canada. Something went wrong. I really tried. I'd like to try again. This is like the most depressing error message I've ever gotten. It's okay, Tumblr, I forgive you. Stuff, what have you done to Tumblr? They f***ed up a perfectly functional blogging platform is what they did. Look at it, it's got anxiety. If you level up your EV while listening to a it evolves into Takamian. Our cat had all 4 roommates feeding him each day because he acted like he was starving, and we didn't know that the other roommate already fed him. This was our solution. Hopefully he will slim down a bit. Local fat bastard commits fraud. Just found out some of you are kin. Let's see what Congress has to say about all this. This is the person who made the Slinden and slaps my fat juicy post. On a different person now, please don't support cancel culture.